For the first time since Andrew Lester pleaded guilty in the shooting of Northland teen Ralph Yarl, we are now sitting down with Ralph's mother. Lester shot then 16-year-old Ralph after he mistakenly went to Lester's home while trying to pick up his siblings. On Friday, Lester pleaded guilty to second-degree assault in that 2013 shooting. Tonight, our very own Alyssa Jackson turns over the mic to Ralph's mom as the family awaits Lester's sentencing.
After taking the weekend to process Andrew Lester's guilty plea, Ralph Yarl's mother gave her first interview. The family wants to move on, but they understand that this case isn't fully in their rear view. What happened in under half an hour in court has taken up 22 months of this family's life. And I'm sure you guys prepared Ralph leading up to that. Has he shared any thoughts with you?
Well, Ralph is 18 now, so he prepares us.
Lester's guilty plea means he could lose 1 day or up to 7 years of his life in prison. But time is something Ralph's family says they won't get back.
How many times can he drop everything he's doing at school and fly down here? He's in a STEM program, and it takes a lot. How many times can he do online classes on the plane? He just needs to move on with his life.
2 months short of 2 years since the shooting, several interviews. Now they fight differently. When we sat down for an interview in September, I remember your words were, it's not a matter of if, but when.
He could delay all he wants. He's still going to face the jury.
Does your family feel like you can move forward?
We will have to, because we still have life. And once you have life, God gave it to you for a reason.
This case will stick with them long after sentencing, but Ralph wants to decide what's permanent.
He wants to be seen for his music. He wants to be seen for what he can do in the STEM world, and he wants to be seen for what he can do helping others. The fact that when you Google him, the first thing you will see is 86-year-old man shoot black teenager, and that's the first thing you will see. That has tainted him so much, and I think it will take decades to go away.
Alyssa Jackson, KSHB 41 News.
As the Trump administration continues its efforts to shrink government and reel back federal funding, the Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council had its grant from USDA terminated. The award was to expand its farmers market by supporting local growers and increasing access to healthy food for young mothers and seniors. USDA leaders say the grant no longer aligns with the agency's diversity, equity, and inclusion priorities.
Coming after the little guys that are trying to get good food to the people doesn't really make a lot of sense.
This is not some random luxury. This is food. This is food for people in the urban core of our city.
KC Mayor Quentin Lucas said the city will work to support the nonprofit. The woman you just heard from says she hopes to continue the expansion despite this setback. People around the country and in the nation's capital protesting the Trump presidency, opposing the Trump administration's policies, including federal worker terminations.
They're hardworking civil servants, like all the federal workers are, and they don't deserve to be treated like that.
Much of the frustration aimed at the Department of Government Efficiency, headed by Elon Musk. A federal judge heard arguments from 14 states asking to block DOGE from making personnel decisions about government workers. A ruling is expected tomorrow. A new agreement allows agents with the Kansas Bureau of Investigation to work with Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. The state's Attorney General and KBI signed the agreement today with the Department of Homeland Security, so it means some KBI agents will receive ICE training and allow them to serve warrants for immigration violations.
Back in December, we told you about an alternative arrest program that was launching here in Kansas City. I'm Isabella Ladon, and now that it's been 3 months since the program first launched, we're checking back in with the city and with advocates about its progress. Kansas City approved $1.2 million for REACH to address crime and incarceration rates in the metro. It's a non-law enforcement approach to help those experiencing a mental health crisis, homelessness, or substance abuse in the Prospect Corridor.
You have the opportunity to connect folks to care and resources instead of bringing them into the carceral system.
Chris Lopez works with Decarcerate KC and worked with the health department to bring REACH into the metro. Kansas Cityans could call the hotline to refer people in need, and KCPD officers could have REACH team members respond to safe, nonviolent situations.
Once it started, it was like, oh, people want it. people want this program, we just weren't ready for it.
But there have been some delays. REACH started enrolling community referrals just a few weeks ago, and KCPD referrals haven't started yet.
REACH has kind of refocused its efforts.
REACH leaders say there are a few factors causing the delay, like staffing shortages and training times.
Some of it's trial and error. We've tried to implement things, we talked about things, and we've adjusted accordingly. And so it's a process that we have to go through to make sure that we are doing the right things to get results.
KCPD pre-arrest diversions were supposed to start back in January, but that part of the program is delayed until the beginning of March.
We're ensuring that the patrol officers, ideally the ones that are riding around, know all about REACH. They have an opportunity to ask questions and gain more information.
Advocates like Lopez say small steps still show success, as 10 people have been enrolled with REACH.
And I think that says a lot. And yes, while it was frustrating, I'm happy to see the results right now.
In Kansas City, Isabella Ladon, KSHP 41 News.
On this President's Day, we're putting a spotlight on Garden City, Missouri, and its connection to George Washington.
We're probably going to be breaking some sort of record cold temperature every day throughout the next 4 days, possibly 6 of them total. Yeah, it's going to be cold, but I'll show you the warmer end to the Super 10-day forecast in about 5 minutes.
Storm Tracker on KSHP 41 News is sponsored by Gladstone Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Hi, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Today.
Good morning, Kansas City.
Part of the Scripps News Group.
Let's take a live look via Storm Tracker. You can see it is traveling south on 71. Looks like toward downtown Kansas City, approaching kind of the medical district right now. You can see 71 covered in snow right now. The snow is coming down. Those flakes look pretty big as it started to snow within the last 90 minutes or so. Once we have your forecast in about 2 minutes. On this President's Day, we are shining a light on